Okay, it's David and Benjamin, and we are going to unbox a Kenmore Induction Range that we purchased from Costco, and at a very affordable price, $799 Canadian, which is like $35 US. I'm just kidding. That's probably 600, not even, yeah, around $600 US. I could put the exact amount, but anyway, so very, very inexpensive range. And we're going to be installing it in Benjamin's beautiful apartment here in Calgary. So this is out Benjamin's front window. Awesome view of the Calgary downtown skyline.
And you can see just a little bit of the Calgary Tower.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
It's just poking past one of the buildings out there. Anyway, when the sun comes up, it all reflects off the glass of the buildings. It's beautiful. And when the sun goes down, it reflects off the glass. Anyway, this is a south facing. We are north of the downtown of Calgary. The street that we see the cars passing out there in front of us, that is the Trans-Canada Highway, Highway number 1, that goes from one side of the country all the way to the other side of the country, and it goes 1 block south of here. Anyway, so it's an amazing spot near the university and the SAIT, Southern Alberta Institute of Technology. Great spot for our Benjamin. Okay, so we're going to try to unbox this thing, and it's like when we did at my house, the LG. The box just slides up off the top. First we're going to hit the light. We'll make it. Okay, so.
Yeehaw!
Pops off. Whoa, this has got a lot more packaging than the LG. We got wood and styrofoam.
On the heavens.
It's got all in the box. Packed in the box. Get rid of all the foam. This range is, I don't have to do a lot of research on it. I've done a lot more research on the LG, but this one, the price is so good that we're going to try it. We're going to have Benj be our test chef, because this price of a range would fit into a affordable housing situation very, very well. It does have a full, so that's the front. It has a true convection oven. True convection, so there's actually an element. Wow, there's a lot more packaging on this one than on the LG. Foam and stuff. It also is one that has the air fryer, kind of setting in the oven. But it does have an element with the fans, not just a fan. So it's a true convection oven. I don't know what's in that box. And so that's pretty exciting. It has the knobs on the front, which is what we really wanted. And I actually think that reading them is going to be easier than the one on the LG. So we'll see. But they're all front controls, which are easy. No push buttons up here that are hard to find and run. You just turn it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then P, I think, is for like the power burst. Wow, that's a spring-loaded. So you actually would only hold it on P, because as soon as you release, it drops back to 9. So it's it is a kind of a good idea, because on that power mode, it is crazy amounts of power. So they just let you hold it for a few seconds to get the pot boiling, and then you release it back. I've never seen that on an oven before. Be interesting to see how we like that. Anyway, this would be an awesome oven for Benj to. He's an incredible cook, and so he will put it through its paces. All right, we will finish getting the stuff off of it and get it into position. Okay, so this is the stickers on it, and I would say these are true because I've experienced it so far. Advanced cooking technology, faster than gas or electric, more responsive and precise. Energy efficient, only heats the pan, not the cooktop, and easy cooktop cleanup. That is the biggest deal. There's its little thing that if you put the chocolate right on the burner, it doesn't melt, only if it's touching steel. Very cool. And then this says it has a 3,700 watt turbo boil element for fast. Oh, that's this one right here in the middle. Oh, yeah, Benj, I didn't know that. But this element, we've got 4 elements. Well, we don't know what's underneath that. Pull that sticker off of there. But this element in the middle is a very powerful one. So there's nothing over here.
Oh, so there's more.
Get that glue out of there. Anyway, so you can put a big pan on here, this big area. Anyway, and we'll do some testing, see how it does. But then here's on the front. Whoa, this one actually uses a lot. It's rated for a lot lower energy than the one the LG, which means it doesn't have as much power, but we'll see. The LG has lots of power. I used to cook a lot of things on high, but on the LG, I surely don't because it's too hot. So this one hopefully will be good. Anyway, true convection in the oven uses a fan and a third heating element to cook quickly and evenly on every rack. And then air fry makes food crispy on the outside, tender on the inside without using oil. Well, all right, perfect. We'll get the stickers off, slide it in place. Okay, so Benj and I gingerly brought it into here and we plugged it in and we slid it in. So we will set the clock. What I'm really excited about is that the dials actually are much more traditional than even my LG. You just pick your function, bake, convection, broil, high broil, low broil, air fry, regular bake, defrost, or light. I don't know what that means. Light?
Oh, do you suppose it's just the oven light?
I've never heard of that before. But anyway, once you picked your setting, then it's just a dial for the temperature setting. Oh. And it's just very traditional. So, so you're not typing in a number and hitting start. You're just setting it for a setting, and away you go. Anyway, so we'll see how Benj likes it. It has a nice light. It's very bright in there, dual light in the oven. So that's cool. We'll see what else we got. Okay, one last look at our stove. I did confirm that yes, when it gets up to the temperature in the oven, then the light shuts off. So it's just like the old ovens, which is simple and people are used to that. And so there's nothing wrong with that. And if you turn it up, then the elements all come back. I guess whenever the elements come on, the light's going to come on, and then whenever it gets up to temperature and it turns off, the light goes off. I don't know. The only thing that's a little bit interesting about that is there's probably no indicator up here anywhere that your oven is running, except for when that light comes on and off. But anyway, just remembering to shut it off is the thing.
Oh, I see.
Yes. But anyway, no, it's a nice, it looks like a big oven. Big, 2 racks, and then a pan. Oh, we should check your other oven. Did we put any pans in that bottom drawer? We've taken the old one out.
Good point.
We'll have to check. Anyway, the one thing I wanted to add was when we bought this, because it was only $799, I wanted to, there's the model. So let's see, focus. A model 982-9687, Kenmore Induction Range. So very affordable, but I like my other oven just to fix it cost like $1,200. It's so sorry. What I did is I bought the extended warranty coverage from Costco for $97. So then that brings me to basically $900 instead of $800. But I figured if any major component dies on this thing, you'll just throw it away because it'll cost as much to fix it as it would cost to replace it. So we get the 3-year warranty, and once you get through that first year, if everything's working good, I think it'll last for a long time, but we shall see. Time will tell.